My name's Steve Broderick, and this is Town Line Sugarhouse in Eastford, Connecticut. We're a small to mid-scale producer by Connecticut standards, very small producer by national and international standards. I have 265 taps out right now. I would hope in an average year to make 60 to 70 gallons of syrup. You could resurrect a sugar maker from the 1600s and set him down in a building like this. It wouldn't take him more than a few minutes but to figure out exactly everything that's going on, because the process hasn't changed very much. The nights need to get down well below freezing and the days up at least into the low 40s and preferably warmer. That creates that sort of alternating, negative, positive pressure in the trees that forces the sap out. The tree cells are shaped like tubes, basically, if you look at them under a microscope. And there's generally liquid all the way up and down through them. Normally you tap about 1.5 inches deep. And anything more than that, they've proven through research, you don't really get any more sap, but you do more damage to the tree. With me shooting to make about 70 gallons of syrup a year, I try and have 3 cords of wood available, because that's typically how it seems to work out, is 1 cord will produce about 25 gallons of syrup. For here, I'll burn anything. Most of what we end up burning is oak, hickory, maple, and ash. But I have no problem with burning pine or hemlock in this evaporator. In fact, sometimes to mix a little pine and hemlock in with the hardwood makes for even better fire. The name of the game is to boil as rapidly as you can, because that makes a higher quality syrup, and it also reduces the amount of time that you're having to boil your sap. Well, the way this thing works is that the sap runs through this feed line and enters into this float chamber. There's a float device here that actually regulates the speed at which the sap enters the evaporator. So you have a continuum of flow where the liquid is ever concentrating, more and more liquid removed, and more sugar in the product, until you get down to the front corner here, and this is where you're actually making your syrup. There's a tremendous potential for Connecticut to expand the sugaring business. We have many thousands of acres of forest in Connecticut that have enough sugar maple on them so that they could be managed for maple production. So there's a great potential for the sugaring industry to grow in our state in the years ahead.